high level fight.
Yeah.
Co-main event. Belal, remember the name. Shout out to you, Belal.
Yeah, shout out.
And versus Gilbert Burns, who's also a humble person. And
good man.
both coming off of short week notice.
Yeah.
One's coming off of a fight camp already.
Yeah.
Gilbert Burns defeating Jorge Masvidal.
Yeah.
Who I guess he just sent home to retire.
Yeah.
And Belal Muhammad coming off of Ramadan.
Yeah.
And I know that we already know what that entails.
Yeah, and he had I believe his left foot was injured.
He had an injury.
Yeah.
Going into the fight.
Yes, going into
Versus
the fight.
from what we know as of right now, we never heard anything that Gilbert Burns was coming into the fight injured.
Also,
we heard that he got injured during the fight.
True. And we also never heard of a 5-round co-main event.
Yeah, man, that's the first time I ever heard of all that.
Talk about like.
What do you think of that? Do you like that? Do you feel like it's more?
I mean,
right?
just like just like in some.
That was some gangsta ass shit.
That's what I'm saying. It's straight
gangsta shit. Let's say.
And it's not.
Gilbert Burns, I'll take him in a 5-round fight. Come on.
Exactly. It's not It's not personal, and you know it's not personal because they had the same manager.
Yeah.
It's not about Gilbert Burns ain't nothing. It's not disrespectful.
No,
it's about hey. I respect Gilbert Burns. He's a friend of mine.
I need to show the world.
But I'm hungry to show the world what's good. So I'm willing. It's like he gave us 70% off.
He put it all on the line.
I swear. Because they even did I forgot what's his name. It's called Bad Man or something like that. What's the podcast? Or Madman? Madman maybe. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
You were watching it and I was obviously listening to it. But he was saying how him choosing to do a 5-round fight made him get technically paid less, like as if he did 70% more work, right?
Oh yeah,
and got paid the same. And that's just to show you, like, as much hate and as much criticism that
gets, it's crazy.
Dude, he gave the fans more.
Oh yeah, he literally is one of the most honestly most active fighters I've seen in the roster, let alone the whole UFC.
And it's not like he gave us
never turns down a fight.
Right, and it's not like he gave us something bad. Like, some people are like, oh man, I don't know. The fight was kind of like, but it's like, bro, then you're not a person who watches fights.
Yeah,
because this type of fight, like going to, just speaking to you and Luke, Coach Luke, and going to the gym, just trying to hit a few pads. It showed me, now I can see what the guy is doing and understanding that this guy is choosing and picking at the last minute, last second. And when it's correct, it hits. And when it's incorrect, he gets hit.
The way Belal's IQ is that he can adjust mid-fight, even in a street fight, even in any type of tournament. That is very hard to do, and for him to do it like that and make it so smooth and easy,
cool, man.
It looks so easy to him. And if you look, man, I get it. He got injured, Gilbert Burns, in the fight due to Belal Muhammad fighting him.
Yeah.
Belal Muhammad
what are they gonna do?
He didn't make it easy for Gilbert.
Man.
He took him all 5 rounds, and dominantly.
And shout out to Gilbert for going 5 rounds. Not just ending the fight or throwing the towel, but that's the danger that they go through. That's what they risk.
And they put it all on the line that day.
Right, and they put it all on.
Belal Muhammad, mashallah,
came up on top.
He deserves the title fight. He deserved the title fight.
Deserved it.
But now there's no denying him. And anybody that just tries to deny that is just a plain hater and doesn't care about it.
25 minutes was a breeze, he said,
Yeah.
And so that's just the show. And that's, what's crazy is like, he was doing great. And it's like, man, when he started training with Khabib, this guy came back with this, it's like a whole different type of fight and fighter and mentality of a fighter.
Well, even before Khabib, I mean, of course, Khabib helped him a lot, of course. And I believe that he loves it over there because he's seeing new bodies, new pressure, stuff like that, which is very good. But even though before Khabib, he was already dominating, man. He was doing it. He was on an 8-fight win streak or 7-fight win streak before he trained
before that. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, just he had it right, and then
now he wanted to perfect it.
Exactly. Like that type of mentality for him to just want to even perfect it. Like, obviously we're doing fine, man.
Yeah.